Content creators, where are you at? You're gonna wanna watch this video. Let's get into it. Hey, welcome back to another episode of What Up Jeremy, where I answer your questions about business, health, and lifestyle, and efforts to help you live the dream. Now, I'm gonna ask for your forgiveness already because I have some sinuses going on or a little bit of a cold, so please bear with me. If you are a content creator, you're gonna love today's question from Matt Gottesman, founder of HDF Magazine, and someone I am lucky enough to call a personal friend. It's multifaceted. Question number one, what is your video strategy, or why are you doing daily content on IGTV? First, Matt, thank you for your questions for today's episodes. They're extremely helpful, and I think that a lot of content creators who are watching this right now, or people who have not yet jumped from the sideline and into the game of creating content, are going to appreciate this. So, I have been doing YouTube for about 2 or 3 years off and on, never super consistent, only a couple hundred subscribers, about 100 or so videos. My most popular video has about 17K views. There's only one of those. The next most popular has like almost 3,000 views and 1,000 views, and the rest are just like 500 or under. Some of them, most of them are 100 or under because they're vlogs I've put on that I haven't promoted a lot, etc., etc. So I say that to kind of explain what I've been doing on YouTube so far. My vlog, Jay Today, and this show, At What Up Jeremy, have been my pillar content, my main anchors of content across my personal brand and across my business. With the invention and announcement of IGTV a few weeks back, I have been heads down filming, re-editing, editing, and getting content Monday through Friday up on IGTV, and then now we're pretty much at a Monday through Saturday flow. And so my strategy with video is the same as what I would apply to anything important to me. That is doing it daily. Anything worth doing is doing daily. YouTube is awesome. You can go viral, has SEO functions. Instagram TV, not so viral just yet. Hasn't taken off just yet. I really feel strongly, though, that there is a lot to be gleaned and a lot of attention to be earned from these new platforms when they sprout up. And Instagram TV is technically, it's an extension. I consider it a different platform. So it hasn't taken off just yet, but I am banking on there because everybody uses their mobile phones. This is the modern day TV. Kind of makes sense that it would be vertical. You could do horizontal video on there if you want. They'll probably end up, reformatting it and end up, making that native as well. But I feel strongly from seeing the other social platforms do this, from seeing stories take off on Instagram, from seeing these new features take off like live, etc., is that Instagram is going to make a change inside of the app eventually that puts IGTV up at the top, or that makes your Instagram or Instagram TV videos more relevant. And I want to be there when that happens, and I want to be there when Instagram wants to give me that free energy and potentially start paying me for my content when they start to turn that on. So my video strategy is much like your Instagram strategy, which you guys need to go check out HDF Magazine right now on Instagram. Matt does daily posts and content over there. He also has an amazing Facebook group called Alchemy Tribe for people who are content creators and people who are done sitting on the sideline and are ready to jump in the game of business. And so if that sounds like you, I'll get his permission and I'll link it up here in the comments below. And if not, then it's a closed group, sorry. So that's my strategy with content right now. I want to make it as easy as possible to record the content and to push it. If you're a content creator, then you know the issues that can come with storage and file size and how much time it takes to edit. I take that into consideration when I'm filming, when I'm planning out my content in the very beginning, so that it can be easy. So on Mondays, I do mentoring. This is where I have conversations with other students, with clients, with friends, and I put them on IGTV. On Tuesdays, we do book reviews. Wednesday, we have this show, At What Up Jeremy. Thursday is Thought Thursday. We do thoughts, tips, and quotes. And then Friday, we do Flashback Friday for my old content on YouTube, which I'm kicking myself in the ass for not recording more. 2014, 2015, 2016, and 2017. Even though I was taking video more serious in 2017, in 2014 I got a bit of a groove, then I let it fall to the wayside. I would recommend daily. It's what I'm doing. And I would recommend diversifying it across the different platforms, film horizontally, and then edit it vertically. It's what I'm doing with my vlogs and a lot of my other content. I'm doing daily content on IGTV to kind of sum it up, because I believe that Instagram is going to make a change and my content is going to have a viral effect, and that I'm going to be able to get some of that attention and potentially paid by Instagram to have that content there. Matt's second question, how do you streamline content so it goes further? This is a very good question. A lot of this comes down to strategizing and being very meticulous with what you're recording. A lot of people want to just start recording. I have friends who they get really stuck with creating content, or they can never get consistent or get started because they're all over the place. You have to have a core mission, a core purpose in place, and it's not to get views, it's not to get likes or comments. And Matt, I know that isn't you, but I know some other people that operate from that standpoint. And so to streamline content, I recommend a couple things. One is a system in place. That could be Trello like I use and spreadsheets like I use. That could be pen and paper. That could be whatever fits your business and your brand. Having a spreadsheet and Trello in place to organize it so that you can also get consistent in your content. Every time I edit something, I get a little bit faster because my process gets a little bit stronger. Because every time I edit a video, every time I put a piece of content out for you guys, I get a little bit better. I learn something, I add something, and I modify it into the checklist so it makes it easier going forward. The next thing that I do after I have my main content, like this show on my vlog, is I want to figure out and strategize what are the most interesting pieces in there so that I can push that across the other platforms. And Gary Vee would call this micro content. This is just spinning that content and putting it out in other places so that it can attract attention to your main piece. If you're not a content creator, you might not understand this yet, but just by making the content does not make it popular. You could have a one-hit wonder like I did with my GoPro video with 17,000 views, or the 99% of my other videos that don't have that much traction because the GoPro video is an anomaly. It's SEO worthy. People can search for how to use a GoPro Hero 5 and they can find it. Some of my vlogs and some of those other things just aren't like that. But when you take the most interesting pieces and you post them to other places, including the main place you have them already, your chances of the right people finding it and it getting more views and the attention that it needs is going to be a lot better. And so having a system in place and having a flow and a checklist in place that helps you get better every time are the big essential things that I'd recommend to streamlining your content. If you have a question, I would love to answer it on this show and send attention to your brand, your business, or just your way and shout you out here on the show. So if you have questions about business, about lifestyle, about leadership, health, I'd love to answer them here and give you my opinion in hopes that it will help guide you towards your results in a faster way. If we haven't gotten the chance to meet each other just yet, my name is Jeremy Montoya, and on this channel, we manufacture leaders, and we believe that building your personal brand is that way to find yourself, to find your message, and to find your audience. So if that resonates with you, or if you're somebody who deep down feels strongly that you're here for a bigger purpose in the world, then I recommend following and subscribing wherever you're watching this, on Instagram TV or on YouTube, and heading over to whatupjeremy.com/subscribe, where I will send you how I'm building my personal brands, my clients' personal brands, and their businesses, and tips and resources, quotes to help you be a better leader, to help you live the dream, and to build that brand and that business that's gonna help you get to the lifestyle that you're wanting. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys around the community. Leave a comment below and let me know that you saw this and made it all the way to the end, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of What Up Jeremy.